What's going on, YouTube viewer? Thank you for stopping by at the Mondo PC Tech Talk. And today I have something awesome to show you. So today, me and my team have built an AMD gaming PC. This gaming PC has an AMD Ryzen 5 3600 overclock with a Gigayte Gaming X B550 AM4 socket motherboard. Also, we included 4 16 gigabytes of RAM, both reading at 3200 megahertz. And we have only 2 of the RGB Pro Vengeance Corsair, and we have 2 of the Vengeance of LPX 16 gigabytes of DDR4. Also, this computer has 4 fans, RGB, also by Corsair LL120. And the graphic card that we decided to use, usually I don't recommend NVIDIA graphic card for AMD build, but we decided to get a EVGA Geforce SC Ultra GTX 1600 IT. And we decided to get for storage is a Western Digital SN750 Gaming Navi SSD that we'll be using for the M.2 sockets. So in the case, we decided to get the brand called NZXT is NZXT, and it has 4 fans areas that you can actually plug up your fans. And it has tempered glass on the side. It has an area for your power supply, and also to put your cords, unnecessary cords, in the area. Now, also on the other side, there's an area that you can you can manage all your cords, and they also give you extra wiring so that you can tie down all your excess cords for case management. All right. Let's get into how to pick these parts. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to correctly pick your parts to make sure that all the parts that you're going to use to build your gaming PC, make sure they all is compatible. And the easiest way to do that is to come to PCPartPicker.com. This is the place that you will use to guide you through your build, okay? And then also it will give you different prices from other vendors, how much they're selling for, and then it'll say if it's free shipping or not. So this site here is always up to date whenever you want to buy parts for your PC build, okay? So, and also you can find out, you can get something like what somebody else built, and it will show you the price that they had spent and give you some pictures. You know, this one is pretty cool with the color scheme. As you can see, APAC Legends, somebody had did. It looks pretty cool. Alright, and also they'll tell you what they had ran into, problems they had, and also give you parts and prices that they had used to build that gaming PC. Alright, but anyway, we're going to build ours. So the parts that we have built today is a AMD gaming PC, and these are the steps that you will go through. First, you want to think about what CPU that I want to use. So if you want to use AMD or Intel, that's the only two that's out there, Intel or AMD. All right, AMD is mostly used for gaming. As you know, inside your gaming Xbox and PlayStation console, they all use AMD. So for the CPU, you know, AMD is usually used for gaming, but you can use Intel, which is a faster and higher grade CPU. But for a budget, you know, AMD is really good for that. But if you want to go expensive and you got the cash, you got the money, then go ahead and get an Intel. So you will build an Intel computer, and or you could build a gaming computer, a AMD gaming computer. Okay, so this is the process. This is like pretty much the brain of your computer. All right, so we're going to choose which kind of build we're going to use today. So today we're going to use AMD because that's the build that you just seen when the video has started. So you're going to go to CPU, and these are the different types of CPUs that they have. Ryzen is the newest one, the newest line in the AMD lineup, and then you also got Intel. The latest one is an Intel Core i9. Okay, and these numbers do make a difference. All right, I'm not going to go through all of the different speeds of each CPU, but you know, we're just going to pick the parts that I use to build this computer. So the CPU that we have in this computer is an AMD Ryzen 5 3600. It's a 6-core processor. Okay, so we're going to pick this one and we're going to add it. All right. Usually the CPUs have its own fan and heat. Sorry, tongue twister. Heat sensor and the fan. So usually that comes with the CPU most of the time. Sometimes it might not come with it, and you have to buy it separately, but you need your fan and your heatsink. Okay, so we're going to skip this one because we know right down here when you look at the specs, it comes with a fan. Trying to find a fan. Oh, here it is. It includes a CPU cooler, so it's going to come with the fan. All right. Okay, so the next item that we're going to look at is the motherboard. The motherboard that we have picked for this build is a Gigayte B550 Gaming X on gigabytes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to narrow down the search. We know it's a Gigayte board, and we know that it's a B550X. We need the X one. Where are you? Here it is. Nope. Where are you? Right here. Okay, it's a Gigayte B550 Gaming X motherboard. This is where you're going to put your motherboard into your case, and that's where your CPU and your RAM card will be mounted on. And this is how the motherboards look. It's very nice. Also, it has 2 of your M2.0. Okay. Alright, so we're going to add this on there. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. So we need to take this one off. Now we got it. Okay. And now we're going to go to the storage. Now the storage, we have a M2.0, which is going to be an onboard memory card. It's one of these, and we decided to get the Western Digital. Let's see, let's slim down the SN750, and this one is a 500 gigs. That's the one that we have. Alright, this is kind of like the onboard storage, which would be easier for your computer to get information instead of going all the way to your hard drive, pulling that information and bringing it back to the CPU, the whole process. It's going to skip some of that process, and it's going to have memory on board, and that's what you would use use this card to put into your M2.0 port. Add that. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to get also, we going to get a video card, and the video card that we have is EVGA, and we have the SC Ultra Gaming. Let's narrow down the search even more. It's a Geforce GTX 1660 Ti, and the result we have is this one that we have inside the computer as we speak. As you can see, the price is about $300. Alright, and the next part, we have chosen a case, which is by is NZXT, and we got the H510. This is the casing that we have picked to do this build, and that's the same case that you've seen in the beginning of the video. Alright, and this one do not come with a power supply. I don't believe. I think we had to buy a power supply. Let's see. No power supply. So we have to buy a power supply, because some cases come with the power supply and some does not. In this case, did not come with a power supply. Alright. Next, we need a power supply. And we had gotten a 750. We're gonna get a really good one, because some cheap ones, they don't really last that long. So let's go with, I forget which one we got, but let's go with this 59 one. Let's add that one. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So we already have our software and a monitor, and there's nothing else that we need. And we also have a additional hard drive, so we don't need to buy more storage, because I already have a storage already here ready to put in there. Alright, so this is how much it will, estimated price is $1,097.71. But if you shop on Amazon or Best Buy, or even if you just buy it second hand, you will probably come out a lot cheaper. Or if you buy used on eBay, you may come out cheaper. Because of right now on Best Buy, they actually have it a lot cheaper than what they have it on this site. So if you go there, you will actually probably spend a lot less, because this bill only costed $700. So, but alright, so stay tuned and you will see the benchmarks. Alright, Stand by. Okay, so this is the Engine Valley benchmark. Okay, basically this is going to test out the whole scope of this graphic card. Gives you the frame per second, and also give you the temperature, and also giving you the CPU and the GPU usage. All right, so we're going to set everything to high. As you're going to set to ultra, and then we're going to have a single monitor. It's going to be full screen. Okay, DirectX 11 is okay. And all right, let's run it. But there you have it. So this is an AMD build with a NVIDIA Geforce 1600 Ti graphic card. So I hope you enjoyed the content. If you like it, please hit that like button, and how about subscribe? I'm going to be uploading more of Tech Talk and also more of how-to videos. Alright, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next video.